How's it going, everyone? Andy here from 4K Downtime, back at you with another 4K news update. Today I want to talk about Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Nintendo have just released another trailer for the Torna expansion DLC, and I gotta admit, it's looking really good, guys. If you play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and you love it, I actually think this DLC is really worth it with the amount of content that it actually has. Now, of course, one of the main reasons to buy it, it's because of the brand new prequel story that details the Aegis' War, which is 500 years before the main Xenoblade Chronicles story kicks off. So there's that, and then there's all the new blades that they've added. In particular, the ones that I was really excited for was Shulk and Fiora is going to be in there from Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Now, if that isn't enough yet, they released another trailer today detailing that ELMA from Xenoblade Chronicles X is also part of the expansion as well. Now, for those who haven't really played X, either if you haven't owned a Wii U or whatsoever, which is perfectly understandable, it didn't sell very well, but ELMA was one of the main characters from Xenoblade Chronicles X, and in this trailer, you will notice is that they fixed her up a little bit, because one of the criticisms that Xenoblade Chronicles X actually had was that its character model, I still think the game overall looks gorgeous, but the character model's not necessarily the the whole entire body or anything like that. If anything, there's a lot of customizable armor, and it's crazy. Some of the armor sets looks amazing, but one of the criticism it's got for its character model was the fact that the faces look a little goofy. Now, what I meant by that is that they look very anime-ish, and what I meant by that, it's because the style isn't exactly anime driven, much like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, so the eyes look really awkward when you looked at them. It just looks like they all look like dolls, in other words, especially the girls. But one thing I've noticed here is that in this trailer is that they touched her up a little bit, so now she doesn't really look that awkward anymore. It's even if you do a side-by-side comparison between the two, she looks definitely better here. Now, from Elma's trailer, it looks like she first appears as a boss, and then once you fight her, once you've managed to defeat her, then she becomes a blade, much like Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles 1. And yeah, this expansion just seems like it's chock full of content, and I like the idea that Nintendo is also releasing it as a physical copy, because I have yet to buy the expansion pass yet. So for me, I'm definitely going to be putting money down on this one. Now, there are two release dates for it. If you're already an expansion pass owner, then it will be available to you on September 14th. However, if you just want the physical edition, it will be in stores on the 21st. I myself, like I said, I wanted to get the physical version because I like the cover for it and everything. I think the art is gorgeous, and I'm very intrigued to see the story told from 500 years ago. You learn more about Adam, for starters. You learn more about Jin, his connection, with Laura, I believe, that's her name, and all the other characters as well. You get to see Bridget and Aegeon, during that time as well, Mithra and everything. I'm really intrigued how this whole thing's gonna play out, and as far as I can tell, in the combats, it's also a little bit different compared to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It takes some elements, but also different enough, so I myself is very excited. But anyway, guys, enough about what my thoughts are. I want to know what your thoughts is. Are you going to buy it? Or do you think it's too expensive? Or you're just not too sure at the moment? You're not 100% sold on it? You want to see maybe some reviews first? Comment below and let us know. As always, guys, if you like this video, consider subscribing. If not, you can hit a dislike and just let us know what we could improve on. This is Andy from 4K Downtime, signing off. Have a good one.